Good morning, class.
Good morning, madam.
So today we are going to learn about soil fertility. One, we'll be mainly focusing on organic manure. So I know previously we learned about soil structure, soil texture, types of soils, is it? So you know more about soil. So today we are majorly focusing on soil fertility. And by the end of this lesson, each one of you should be able to define soil fertility. Soil fertility. Soil fertility. And you'll be able to know the characteristics of fertile soil. Characteristics of fertile soil. And then we'll be able to know how soil loses its fertility. How soil loses its fertility. So we'll start by defining the word soil fertility. What is soil fertility? According to your previous knowledge, you've learned about soil texture, land preparation. So what is soil fertility? Fasting?
Soil fertility is the ability of soil to contain soil nutrients. Ability of soil to contain soil nutrients.
Thank you. Doreen. What is soil fertility?
Soil fertility is the ability of the soil to contain nutrient in appropriate amount.
Okay. In short, what are we saying? Soil fertility is the ability of the soil to provide essential nutrients to crops. That is what soil fertility is. And then, you know the characteristics of fertile soils? Characteristics of fertile soils? Characteristics of fertile soils? Yes. Remind me your name? Felix. The characteristics of fertile soil?
As I water.
Drainage, right?
Yeah.
What is drainage?
The ability of the soil to allow water to pass through and pass through.
Okay, the ability of soil to allow water to pass through it. So, one characteristic of fertile soil is that it has good drainage. And another characteristics of fertile soil, Doreen, try.
Let me try.
Okay.
Characteristic of a good fertile soil, it's supposed to have it's supposed to have the moderate pH or the appropriate pH.
The correct soil, it has correct soil pH. Another characteristics of fertile soil, you said it has correct pH. That's correct pH. Another one? Yes, Justin?
It has good moisture content.
Yeah, it has good moisture content.
Let me try.
Okay.
It's supposed to have the nutrients it's supposed to have nutrients in the correct amounts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are saying first characteristics of fertile soil. One, it has good water holding capacity. Two, correct soil pH. And then it has adequate nutrient supply. Another one, it is free from excessive infestation of soil-borne pests and diseases. So next we are going to know how soil loses its fertility. So we have looked at the characteristics of fertile soil. Now we are going to look at how soil loses its fertility. So number one, how soil loses fertility. Doreen?
It loses through leaching.
One, leaching. What is leaching?
It is the washing down of the soluble nutrients.
Yeah, into the deepest side where the roots cannot penetrate in. Another way, Faustin?
We have also through soil erosion.
Yes, through soil erosion. What is soil erosion?
Soil erosion, this is the process whereby soil is carried away by wind or any human activities.
Yeah, so when the soil is being carried away by wind or water, the nutrients can go away, and then therefore the soil loses its fertility. The another one, Felix?
Monocropping.
Sorry?
Monocropping.
Monocropping. What is monocropping?
Growing of one type of crop on the same piece of land over a period of years.
Yeah, and how does it lead to the loss of soil fertility?
The exhaust one type of nutrients.
Yeah, thank you. Another one. How soil loses its fertility?
120.
Another one, another trial. The last one, before we sum up everything. So, okay. Now, you know soil can lose fertility through leaching, soil erosion, monocropping. So you will go look for other methods, other ways through which soil loses fertility. That is an assignment for the next class. We shall continue from there. So we looked at the definition of soil fertility. What is soil fertility? What have we said soil fertility is?
It's the ability of the soil to provide the required nutrients for plants.
Yeah, the ability of the soil to provide required nutrients to crops. So we've seen the characteristics of fertile soil. What are the characteristics of fertile soil? Yes, Faustin?
It should have a good drainage.
What?
Good drainage.
Good drainage.
Correct pH.
Correct pH. Felix?
Has a high water holding capacity.
Yes, high water holding capacity. And then we summed up by looking at how soil loses its fertility. And we said number one, Doreen.
We have monocropping.
Monocropping. Felix?
Leaching.
Leaching. Faustin?
Through human activities and wind.
Yeah, through soil erosion. So that marks the end of our lesson today. So you look at some of other ways through which soil loses fertility. So let's meet the next class.